So I'd like to talk to you today about some of the slightly unusual salad plants I have growing in my garden here. To begin with, I want to talk about this plant, which is just, honestly, it's just fantastic. I really love it. So glad I invested in it. It's called Salad Burnet. It's a perennial, really, really, really easy to grow. The flavour is a little bit like cucumber or borage, if you've ever had any of those blue flowers in your Pims. It's that kind of flavour. So yeah, I wouldn't have this as, say, the main bit of your salad, but to add in, and not just for the flavour, but also for the variety of the leaves. And finally, just to point out about this plant actually, that although I've got it growing here in my veg patch, when you look at the foliage, that would look stunning in a cottage garden, right? Now, this here, as you can see, I've heavily mulched this area. That's not necessary. It's just because I live in an area with very free draining soil. It's chalk, and it's just to help keep the moisture in where we now move into a drier season. So if I move on and show you the next couple of plants, which are in the next bed. See here, I've got some remnants of some Brussels sprouts, which, well, they got pecked to death by the pigeons. Moving on to some more success stories. So this here is a plant called bull's blood. It's very, very closely related to the beetroot, member of the beetroot family. Beautiful red leaves. It's been in the ground all winter. And yeah, this is really delicious. And I'm going to guess, given the colour of this plant, that it's very nutritious, as indeed, of course, beetroots are. So then I want to move on to my final plant to show you. Which again, what a stunning, look at these leaves. It's like some exotic house plant. And it isn't. It's a plant called Red Sorrel that's been in the ground all winter long and survived. Gosh, look at them, and the red veins, stunning. What to say about this? So obviously it's very hardy. The flavour, it's worth noting, it's quite a bitter plant, so you're not going to have a whole salad with this plant. You'd add it in maybe a couple of leaves to add a little bit of interest and colour and vibrancy. And yeah, what an amazing thing to have growing in your garden in the winter when everything else is so dreary. So yeah, those are the 3 plants, and I'll get back to you soon with some more updates.